And this is Ken Kreitzer for WVOX and Sons of the American Legion Radio. I have a chance to talk to Vito Pinto, Director of Veterans Affairs for Westchester County out of the Office of County Executive. And Vito, we're having a chance to be at an extraordinary event today to help veterans with career mentoring, an event sponsored by the Westchester Bank right here in Westchester. Tell us a little bit about the day. I know you spoke briefly to the event.
Well, we're happy to partner with this event. Both Jim Bunning and John Carlucci put this together for the Westchester Bank and Joe Tolomer. And our role was to work with them. Anything we could do to network for veterans on their behalf, the county is right behind it. This is the second event, first for them, but we've held an event like this back in November at the Empire City. And our role is not a job fair, but it's a job readiness fair. Get veterans to think about their resume, proper writing, how to handle themselves during the interview. And that's exactly what this program is doing. So if we can do this on a quarterly basis, and we can reach 50 so veterans each time, then we'll have been successful. I think that the goal of this program is well meant, well intentioned, well documented. The two guest speakers this morning for the business people were extremely good. Of course, Paul Buca, being a Medal of Honor recipient, gave his version from the Army, and not really relating to his medal, but more about what a military veteran has to offer a company. And he was very passionate about it. The comments he used were competence, confidence, passion, concern, and time, making sure you make time to do things and accomplish your goals. So I'm happy to see that we're assisting them. We've also agreed to give 3 internships through the county, and we'll see where that brings us. And once we get some information, I'm also happy to say that maybe some veterans will see the need to contact our office. As you know, we have 3 service agency offices in Westchester County. Ours at the Westchester County office at 112 East Post Road, and Yonkers down in Old New Main Street, and the one in City Hall in Mount Vernon. Jonathan Logan, the director there, Lou Navarro and Dan Morier and Etta Perez down in Yonkers. And we have our agency with Ed Fagan, Mikhail Ansari, and Dan Griffin in White Plains. So, we're here to serve the veterans, and we're hoping that by meeting us here and seeing our involvement, as well as in other events, they'll come forward and see if we can assist them in the future.
Vito, we've heard a little bit today about the need for companies to ask for resumes of veterans, but also for veterans to seek out other veterans who might be working in a particular company they're interested in. What are some of the keys that you advise veterans when they're trying to find a transition to a corporate job or a small business job?
Well, the first thing we do is try to ascertain what their strengths and skills are. We also have recommendations that we make is for them to go to the One Stop with Donovan Beckford and his group. There's a computer system and a network link that will help them redo their resume and their MOS from the military to a civilian type of position. And as you heard Mike speak today also, try to find out what veterans work at that company and see what positions they're in and find out how they get along and what advice they might have. I think that the best thing they could do is network. Resumes are adaptable. We have a lot of guys that say, well, I was a heavy equipment operator, but, being a heavy equipment operator in the military is a lot different. When they get out, a lot of the parts are different. The nomenclature of parts and repair is a lot different training, but the basic background is there for them. They want to, become a CDL driver and they drove trucks or heavy equipment in the military. There's certainly a lot of opportunities for them in there. A lot of IT positions are available. They just have to be able to take those skills that they had in the military, hone them down, and be concise, and let the people know that that are interviewing them. This is what I have to offer you.
And Vito Pinto, I'm not going to let you get away without describing just a little bit about your extraordinary service in the military.
No, this is not here about Vito Pinto and his extraordinary service. I did my tour in Vietnam. I'm happy I served. And I'm more happy and passionate about working with present-day veterans. And believe it or not, we still get a lot of World War II veterans, Korea veterans, looking for assistance in our office. I only wish we would get the names and addresses of the younger veterans getting out as they get out through their yellow ribbon dates so that we can contact them and let them know of our services.
And Vito Pinto, Director of Veteran Services, Veterans Affairs for the Office of the County Executive, Westchester County. Thank you for your service in the military, and thank you for all you do in the County of Westchester does for our veterans.
Thank you very much, Ken. We hope to continue on.
Absolutely. This is Ken Kreitzer for WVOX and Sons of the American Legion Radio.